What's going on, lovers? Welcome to the very first Sip and Smoke Hotline, aka 1-800-SIP-and-SMOKE. Alright, y'all, so this came about, and I know y'all are like, okay, she got Sip and Smoke, the regular version, she got Sip and Script, she's about to have this Sip and Smoke Hotline. Well, I have to start thinking about ways how I can get, the content out, get out good content around this pandemic. So it's hard to kind of get people together, make sure that we're, social distancing and making sure that people aren't scared of getting sick from another person. So ergo, this is how Sip and Smoke Hotline came about, 1-800-SIP-and-SMOKE. So basically what this is about is I'm going to call some folks. It's going to be a hotline type of thing. I'm going to call some people. I have some questions here in this jar. I'm going to pick questions and I'm going to disguise their voices so that they can be 100% open, 100% honest without the fear of people thinking, oh, that's this person, or oh, that's this person. So it's about to get real. These questions are about love, sex, and relationships. As always, y'all know that is my passion. So we're going to get it going. Yeah, stay tuned. Alright, so we got the first caller on the line. I'm just going to go ahead and ask your age as well as your relationship status. So,
caller number 1. 28 years old, and I am in a relationship. I'm engaged.
Oh, that's so precious. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this first question popping off. Okay. Good question, good question. So, first question is, how transparent should you be in a relationship and why?
Very transparent, I feel, because it's two completely different people, total opposites, and you're trying to become one. So I feel like you have to be open to however he may think, and he has to be open to however you may think. Or I just feel like you guys won't make.
I think that you should be very transparent as well. What do you say to the people that say, well, for one, what she don't know or what he don't know won't hurt her, or I have to protect their feelings by not telling them everything?
I do not, I was going to say something a little more, I don't want to say that about that. I don't feel as if those people, dang, I just don't want to be rude. No one will ever know who this is. Be rude, keep it a bug. Okay, listen, I feel like if you try to decide what you need to tell me to try to prevent something, then being with someone is probably not the best thing. Because I feel like everyone grows. And in a relationship, especially if both parties want their relationship to go somewhere, you both are growing day by day to be better for your significant other. So for you to think I'm going to react how you may have seen me react before, and that's where you came up with this conclusion of not telling me, is not fair.
Very, very thoughtful. That wasn't rude at all.
No, that's because I switched it.
Understood. Thank you so much for your insight. I think that was really good, information, very good feedback. I think that we should be so transparent in these relationships, and I think that some people do like to hold back because they don't want to hurt feelings or something like that, but I just don't think that it's conducive. It's not good for the growth of the relationship. It ain't right.
No, for real. I honestly believe that. It's like, listen, you don't know if that's going to hurt my feelings. Like, maybe when you said something that was small before, or maybe if something happened that was small before, I was probably going through multiple things. Now, I'm not going through anything, and we're just having a decent conversation, and you express something, I was able to take it in. So, you just can't predict how someone is going to react to something or what they deserve to know. I just feel like that's not fair.
That's growth. And that was more than two questions. I mean, more than one question. My bad, but I just felt like that's a good conversation. I'm going to throw that one back in the jar because I'm going to need everybody's input on that one. Thank you. All right, y'all. We've got caller number 2 on the line. Caller number 2, may I ask your age as well as are you in a relationship?
I am 29 and yes, I am in a relationship.
All right. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and pull the question and we'll see what you say.
Okay, I didn't hear none of that.
Okay. Ooh, this is a good one. All right, so here is the question. Would you be able to deal with someone who is carrying trauma with them into your relationship?
At this point in my life, no. No, I can't. I wouldn't be able to deal with anybody else's trauma. I feel like that person would need to be healed first, or at least working on healing themselves before getting into a relationship with me, so that that trauma doesn't affect me. That's why I wouldn't be able to deal with anybody who has any sort of trauma. Like, they would need to be in a place of working on healing, being healed. They would have to have some form of healing. Be doing something to, I guess, I don't want to say get over that trauma, but to come to terms with that trauma so that it doesn't affect what we have. Like, if they're not working on it, if they're not working on that trauma, then, so that it doesn't have a negative impact on us or them, then I couldn't be with them. I've been with too many people who have trauma from past relationships, and then then it ends up landing on me, and then I have to, prove myself, or, something along those lines. So no, they would have to get themselves together, because I couldn't.
That is so interesting.
Because if you got trauma and you still hurting from that trauma, then chances are you might end up hurting me because you haven't healed from that trauma, and that's not something I'm willing to. That's not something I'm willing to go through right now. Not now or ever. I'm too old to be doing that. Nope.
All right, I will take that answer, and it is a whoops. All right, I will take that answer, and it's a great answer, and I think that there are certain people in the world who are the people for those type of people. You know what I mean? I don't think that it's a bad thing that you wouldn't be able to deal with somebody with trauma, because I don't think I would be able to either. It should just take certain people,
Yeah, and I'm not that person, like, at all, because for one, I've been with too many men. You all ended up being little boys, but guys that call themselves men, and then they bring all this trauma, all this hurt into the relationship, and then they're rubbed off, like, because they're still dealing with that. They're still dealing with that trauma. They're not even working on, healing that trauma or getting to the root cause of that trauma. So then it's being brushed off, not brushed off, but pushed off on me, and then it ends up being my trauma, and then I'm traumatized because your ass is traumatized me. What's that? So then I got to heal after we break up.
Right, 100%.
Yeah, so I couldn't. You got to be in a place of healing or already healed from that, so that way it doesn't affect us. But yeah, there are some people that can take on that trauma and help that person heal. I don't have the time for that. I'm not 18 no more. I can't, so I'm not even 21. So I might be able to do it if I was 21, but even still, no. And then I think for me, why I say no too is because I have kids, so I can't be dealing with their trauma and then, and then have that brush off and, spill over into, then it's negatively affected me, and then, and then that impacts, how I raise my kids or something like that. So, no, I can't help nobody with their trauma. They gotta be a therapist before they come to us.
All right.
I hear you. Good answer, and that's so real.
Good stuff.
I get an A.
You get an A. You passed, girl. You passed.
All right.
I appreciate you for coming on. I appreciate you for being able to be my caller on the spot. And then I'm sure that we'll have conversations later on too. Depends on if I like doing this or not.
You know, I got some good stuff that's sitting on this part right now.
I know you do.
So I might be able to, put in my little bit.
And that's it. Appreciate it. All right, I'll call you later.
All right.
All right. Bye.
All right, party people, we've got caller number 3 on the line. Caller number 3, what is your age and are you in a relationship? All right, here we are. So we're going to go ahead and pull from the jar. Let's see what comes out of this bad boy. Ooh, is it juicy? Let's see what we have. Ooh, oh, this is perfect. What is a fairy tale mindset that you still have about love?
I guess that it's possible to find a soulmate where everything just kind of fits together like a puzzle piece. And that if there are problems and issues, they're so minute that, breaking up and divorce isn't a question. So that feeling of absolute true love, which, you find in relationships, it's a lot of work. It's more difficult than what we read about in the fairy tales, The prince finds you, gives you a kiss, and it's happily ever after. But the idea of finding a mate and having a sense of just wholeness, totality, perfection, I think is fairy tale-ish. Possible, but fairy tale-ish.
I agree. I love that. It's funny because when I was writing these questions, that's definitely the one that came up to mind for me. I was like, soulmates is definitely the fairy tale, but they're real. I just know it. Yeah, we got caller number 4 on the line. Caller number 4, what is your age and are you in a relationship?
I am 21 and yes, I am in a relationship.
All right, here we go. We're going to pull this question and you let me know what your answer is. And I'm going to try not to talk over you so that it makes it easier to disguise your voice. Ooh. This is a good one. All right, so the question is, what is something that you wouldn't like in a significant other, but you could work through?
Can you repeat that question?
You got it. What is something that, hold on, let me see if I talk closer here. What is something that you would not like in a significant other, but you could work through it?
Insecurities.
Ooh. That's a good one. That's a good one. Insecurities in the way that it's like a trust thing, or like insecurities with like their physical attributes, or what?
Just like past issues before and then them popping up. And in the new relationship, you just have to remind yourself that it happened to them before, so you got to deal with it.
So you have to. Oh, I see. On your end, you're saying that you kind of take that on as a partner in the relationship.
Yeah.
Okay, I see. Thank you very much, caller number 4. We'll see what kind of reaction we get. What was that?
Thank you for having me on.
You're very welcome. You'll probably be on in the future. Just be ready. All right. Later, Gator.
Bye-bye. No problem.
All right, lovers, that about wraps up Sip and Smoke Hotline, or Sip and Smoke, or 1-800-SIP-AND-SMOKE. I'm not sure. Playing around with names. We'll figure it out. If you want to be a part of Sip and Smoke Hotline the next time around, it's definitely coming. I really liked how today went. I think that it's going to take a good... It'll be in place of, not necessarily in place of, because we have another Sip and Smoke episode coming up. Going to be filming on the 1st of November, so you can go live with us then. We're definitely still going to have the episodes, but this is just kind of in the interim to make sure that I get y'all more content. If you want to be a part of the next 1-800-SIP-AND-SMOKE, make sure that you follow me on Instagram at xsip_smoke. Make sure that you subscribe below and follow the YouTube channel, Sip and Smoke TV. I'm definitely going to put something up on the story just to kind of get a feel of who wants to be on next. That's it, y'all. Love you. Have a good day.